Hi, this is John Adams, and you're watching Geek of the Ozarks, where we talk about subjects intended to improve your Windows computing experience. Today, I want to talk about shortcuts, specifically shortcuts through the Windows Vista search box. But before we do that, let me show you, let's say, call it the long way around. Now, I have the computer icon on my desktop, but let's say that you don't. So you know you need to click on the Start button. Find the computer icon in the Start menu, and you right click on the icon, click on Manage to pull up the Management Console. Now I have to click on the User Account Control, and there's the Management Console, and then click on Device Manager, and there's your Device Manager list. Now, that's quite a few clicks, plus as I said, if you don't use that very often, you may have to click around a little bit to find that sequence of events. Another way to get to Device Manager is through the Control Panel. Again, click on the Start button, and there's Control Panel. So I'll click on that, and depending on whether you have the Windows Vista view or the classic view, which is, I guess you would call that the expanded view. This is the classic view, and Device Manager shows up in the classic view. So if I click on it here and then continue in the User Account Control, I'll get to Device Manager listing again. Okay, so you can see that's a lot of clicking, and you have to remember where things are. If you don't do that a lot, you'll end up searching and searching for it, and it can be frustrating at times. A much simpler way and a much quicker way is to use the search box that's just under the Start button. If I click on the Start button, there's the search box at the bottom of the search menu. Now let me show you how easy that is. Type in the letter DEV, and it does a quick search, and it gives me all the choices that have the letters DEV in them, and I'm looking for Device Manager. There it is right there, so I just click on that. Okay, User Account Control menu comes up again, and now there's my Device Manager. Okay, so that was just one quick example. Let me show you a couple of others. There are, again, several ways to get to these tools. You go to the search box, and it's a quick and easy way to find a lot of different Windows functions. Now I typed in the letters POW. I'm going to go to the Power Options menu. Okay, there it is. You can see I can quickly change my power save settings or my power option settings just by doing that. One more example I'm going to show you, and that is Windows Security. Type in SEC for security, and then we've got a couple of options up here. Let me click on Security Center, and this will take us to the Security Center menu, and all your Windows security settings can be accessed through this menu. So quick, easy way to find that. Security is kind of a difficult one. I never seem to know how to find it when I'm searching through the menus. So just knowing I can type in SEC makes that a whole lot simpler. Now, I've got a couple of web links. I'll put them up on my blog, so you should be able to find them there shortly. There are a lot of these. I don't have them all memorized. The ones that I use frequently, they're pretty easy to remember just because of the names of the tools, you know, the function that I'm trying to do. Defrag is another one that I use occasionally. So DEF for defrag also takes you to Defender, because they both have DEF in their letters, in their names, and when you type DEF in the search box, you get actually quite a few things up there for this one. So there you can see Defender, Defragmenter tool. Alright, so hopefully that will help you improve, and actually what I'm more interested in is that it will encourage you to do those functions a little more frequently, because now you should be able to find those tools a little bit easier. My name is John Adams. You're watching Geek of the Ozarks. Thank you for joining me today.